Gas banger time. Only got a big bottle. I've got no wee bottles kicking about. It's a bit overkill for a gas banger, but hey ho. Is that gonna stay there? I'll just drive slowly. The bangers for the sunflowers, which are littered in seagulls and crows right now. Bandits. The sunflowers, oh they are, there's a couple just keeking. And that one's been nibbled already by a crow. They've been nailed by crows already. Should have had the banger out a couple of days ago, but anyway. Lefty tighty, righty loosey. I forgot a battery. Fucking donkey. Grain dryer's going. I'll explain that soon. That'll do. Yeah, you get lost. And just like that, the field is cleared. I'll set it off again just so they don't land again. No, it's set up to do 2 bangs kind of 10 seconds apart when it does go. That's just the manual one to test it's working. The crows actually dig down to find the seeds. They don't even need to be through the surface before the crows can get at them. I've pointed it that way to the village, annoy the village. Okay, we are shifting wheat from in the shed because we've got a wee bug in it. To clear it, it's going through the dryer, cooling down, cleaning it all off. This shed will all get a wash down, a spray down. A little bit of an issue along this seam here with moisture. Predominantly the wind comes and hits the shed that direction. It's like moisture's getting pushed down. It's coming up through that crack and you can see not very nice wheat that, is it? When the floor is poured, it's a 6-inch pour. Roughly speaking, you'll have 3 inches below the panel and 3 inches end up above the baseline of the panel to prevent the moisture doing what it's doing, but we're still getting problems here. And it's only the seam on this edge of the shed. Those 3 other sides are absolutely fine, and it's because of the wind. That is the west side, so the wind is predominantly coming out of that direction, pushing the moisture against that wall, and it's just managing to come up and through there. So we'll need to do something, because that won't be helping. But as to why the bugs have appeared in here, don't know if the heat is a problem, if the pile is just in general just getting a bit too warm. I think we're going to invest in some temperature controlled fans, specifically probably for the wheat, because this is the bulkiest and highest up crop we put in this shed, and it sits the longest. Hopefully to prevent what we're doing, which is taking all this wheat, putting it all through the grain dryer, not to dry it, more just blow anything off of it, blow any bugs off of it, cool it down a fraction, and just in general just sieve it all about. It's better off moved than aerated. We've also got a problem, as you can see there. That's blowing any chaff out of that spout over there, but it's come apart. It's on a cooling cycle at the moment. Once the cooling cycle's over, we'll turn it off and we'll fix that. Dad's been away this morning to fetch onions. He's trying to fetch them without hitting the trailer. I might need to shift the forks for him. Yeah, it's not budging. This trailer, it's either needing a refurb or replaced. There's a guy who has an eye for Williams yard in Kinross, Drysdales, who he was on to me not that long ago. Have a come down and chat about trailers, so I need to go and do that. I've not got back to him yet. I'll do like that all the way around, I would think.
Leave the strap on just there.
The only thing is the strap is pulling it this way as well. Like, you know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
It needs to go into the wall, but Leave it till now, and then we'll need to look at that and cleaning it out for harvest. Back up and running there. Just we'll need to strip all that pre-harvest because there was quite a bit of gunk in it as well. Probably not been looked at since it went in. Delivery of pint glasses here. They're actually not ours. I thought there was going to be loads and loads of them. It's just a wee pallet full. We'll try and get them somewhere that's not too dusty. The Wasted Degrees guys who are doing Bandit beer, the pint glass guys class them as Highlands and Islands and they won't deliver to them. So I asked if we would take them till they come and pick them up, which is no problem at all. I have kind of looked into Bandit beer pint glasses, but minimum order is 500 odd glasses. Also, we have decided on whether it was going to be a black can, a white can, a silver can. Everyone's votes were in. A few people pointed out the black can, summertime, not great. Absorbs loads of heat, warms up your lager. No one wants a warm lager. So then we were down to white and silver won. So Bandit beers will be coming in silver cans. Long overdue in getting washed. It's marginally better. You can see it's now yellow. The machine's cleaner, I am dirtier. Get it packed up again, inside. Possibly be out in it tomorrow again. But now the OSR is all sprayed, nice cleaned down, get all the pollen and petals that are lodged in all the nooks and crannies, that's all cleared out and washed now. Also bought a trailer this morning. You know we've been on the hunt for a low loader for a while. We finally have that problem solved. I will explain more another day when we collect it. This yoke needs a clean, a grease. Let's go back to my good buddy, Ross. Is she gonna start? Whoa! Last thing, greaser. Don't want any of these pins and bushes going slack. It's time to send this old girl back to where she belongs. Back home. Got quite a few wee jobs done with her. Land Rover's back wheels have just went off the ground. I've received a package. Direct from Canada. Ooh. Now, what is this, you may ask? This is a knife, or it will be, and it takes these snap-off blades. I've been watching a man on the internet that goes by AvE, A-V-E, a Canadian man. I must have been watching him for at least 7 years, possibly more. If you're into your tools and you like some non-PG humour, AvE is your man.
Just about the time Santa slides his dirty black boots down your wife's.
He decided to design a knife. It cost me about 80 quid, and I think, as long as I don't lose it, this is the kind of tool that is a lifetime tool. So, let's get started. Right, I'm halfway through. I've got all my bits all nice and shiny. This is titanium. This is two pieces that just need chopped apart there. And also, you can temper these, but you get a nice wee colour on it. Titanium's quite soft apparently. Right, I just need to assemble it now. So these are the upper pieces, these are my lower pieces. So these all stack and sit about there on the back piece, and they all stack and go on the top. The man himself did an instruction video, the best way around to do it. Ooh, one side done. Oh, stunning. Tiny, tiny wee screws. So easy to cross thread them. So you just gotta be gentle. I wouldn't say that's my middle name. It's somewhere in there, somewhere in the locker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Comes with spare screws in case you lose it into the abyss of the workshop, put them in a bag, forget what they actually are for. It's time for the blade. This piece goes up through the back side of the blade. Then you've got the spring, then you've got the button on the top. Push down, slide in without slicing my finger off. Oh. And that is that. A new knife. You cannot say that is not absolutely brilliant. So that blade cannot come out again unless I press this wee pin, which is a genius little design. A spring which is built into the design or the backbone of the blade. So that pin is depressing against that wee tab, and that acts as a spring. It keeps the pin up, keeps the blade in. Beautiful. Lovely tools I am very much willing to spend money on. This was, I think by the time it was shipped, call it £85, but that's, if I don't lose it, that will last a lifetime. Once I get the blowtorch going again, I'll take the titanium bits out, heat treat them, and then I'll have a nice colourful strip up there just to add a bit of zing. Can it come out the front? No, it can't. So it can't come out the front. It can only come out the back if you click that pin. Snap off blades. Once you're needing a new one, bang, gone, on to the next. Beefy, heavy, nice, tactile. It's not gonna break if you drop that. Nice to look at. Very simple, depress, slide into the next notch. I would highly recommend it. Beautiful. Oh, a joy to use.